Yo, people, man, Jazz in the building. We got another Maury video. Just reacted to the whole Epstein clone. He's alive, but he probably wasn't alive and all of that type of stuff. And now we got Clavicular. Just got confronted. Hopefully not to the level of Dean the Great, because that was a bad week for that guy, man. Now we got Clavicular. Let's see.
Apparently, this guy Clavicular called the police and
sorry, the thing is with Clavicular, his thing is kind of like Andrew Tate. You know how Andrew Tate got his ass beat, bro, and like his aura just plummeted completely. Same thing with Dean the Great and all these guys. These guys that have these macho, I'm a man and and blah blah and look smaxing and all that type of stuff. If these guys get embarrassed or get hands put on them type of thing, that's their brand. You get me? On the decline type of thing. So hopefully ain't nothing like that. But I already just heard police on that, man. So let's see what.
So apparently this guy Clavicular called the police and is pressing charges against a girl who slapped him after confronting him over claims that he said women don't deserve rights. He also plans to file a lawsuit. Okay.
Do you really believe women don't deserve rights? That's kind of a dumb thing to say, right?
So this guy looks high, unfazed. She's clearly bothered. She has her friend with her as well, and the security in the back.
You said you don't believe women deserve rights?
Yo, security, what the hell, bro? Protect your flipping client, bro. If that was a guy that close to him, I'm telling you he'd be on 10 toes, bro, because it's a girl and that, bro. If he's flipping, what's wrong with him? Is he going through a midlife crisis or something, man? Like the hell?
Which one, dude? Got the
Like all women. You said all women don't deserve rights?
Bro said,
What is wrong with you?
like, which ones? Which ones? You have to clarify. Her friend is already having a blast recording this.
Like, which one?
You're weird as hell.
Well, like, can you clarify what you mean?
Furthermore, why is she so? I know I keep pausing, but why are we doing this in the club? Like, you don't really care about this matter. Look where you are right now, bro. Chatting about women's rights. Bro, pattern up, man.
Like, which one?
You're weird as hell.
Well, like, can you clarify what you mean?
It's just, you were raised by a mother.
Well, like,
You know all women deserve rights. Those are you,
well,
bitch.
like, which one?
But like, which ones? But like, which ones? The fact that this man isn't even backing down and is just saying which ones, bro, literally inquiring as to which specific rights he's talking about is crazy.
Like, which right? Like, the right to vote?
Yo, she looks pissed.
Like, which right? Like,
All women deserve the right to vote. Are you kidding me?
Oh my god, she genuinely is upset by this. By the way, can anybody in the comment section tell me what venue this is? Somewhere in Miami, right? Clearly most of these people are drunk. Clearly she is too.
clarify, like, what's your
I don't want to punch you. Sorry, Mo.
You don't want to what?
I'm gonna fucking punch you in the face, bitch.
Ooh. She said, I'm going to effing punch you in the face, bitch. He says, go ahead.
I am.
Right, let's see it.
You want to punch?
No, you don't have to vote for that. No, you don't
You can't say women don't deserve rights.
Hey man, is this some elaborate way women are now flirting with men? Clearly she's going through a roller coaster of emotions right here. Friend seems pretty chill. She's filming on the left. She looks like she's having a blast. Ooh.
You bitch.
Ooh.
You bitch.
Oh wow, she threw up the little tee-hee heart emoji.
What the hell, bro? Yo, run far away from her, bro. She just displayed about 4 different emotions in the point of like 5 seconds, bro. What the hell? The anger when she slapped him, and then the
weirdo
after slapping him. Now I just gotta say, ladies and gentlemen, whether this is a skit or not, I don't think this is a skit. I think she was legitimately upset, and her friend was filming probably for content. They're probably trying to go viral as well. Especially if you're a man, do not recommend this. If a lady says it's okay to slap me, punch me, even if there is expressed consent, I do not recommend this. Someone giving you permission to assault them, I don't think will fly well in court.
I'm gonna sue you for that. I'm gonna sue your entire family.
He says, I'm going to sue you for that. I'm going to sue your entire family for that. That is crazy.
It was nice to meet you. I'm just looking.
I'm gonna sue you.
Women deserve the right to vote.
You're getting sued for assault. I'm gonna press charges on you. Hey,
So right now,
hey,
okay.
What?
Hold her ear, call the police. Hold her ear, hold her ear, call the police.
And he said, hold her here, call the policeman.
what did she
So
say?
she
Is he trying
probably
to run?
thought, you know, she could ask him, can I slap you? He said, go ahead. You know how people say, do it, go ahead, sarcastically. She then slaps him, and now, hey, he's calling security now. Understanding this
Nah, not gonna lie though, a lawyer could use that against you though, fam. The fact that he gave her permission and that, fam, no matter which tone, you know what I mean?
day of rage bait and trying to go viral. Of course, this was a fantastic moment for Clav to get more views.
I just noticed as well, yo, the friend was getting all type of angles, landscape, portrait, up close, down below, far away. She was getting all that
Subs to his streams. Clearly, he baited this young lady into assaulting him, even though, you know, he gave consent. I don't know if that flies well in the jurisdiction of Miami or certain states.
Yeah.
If someone gives you the expressed like consent to punch them in the face or slap them or push them, like how far does that logic go? Just because consent is expressed, is it legal? I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. Attorneys in the comment section, wanna help me?
I feel like it literally just depends on all the lawyers, man, and all the lawyer that you have and how they can swandoogle that angle. You get me?
People are now saying, meh, she asked, can I slap you? He said, go ahead, do it. Pretty cut and dry. Another person said her whole argument was why women deserve to vote, then proceeded to prove why women like her shouldn't. Oof.
Because she doesn't care about the matter, bro. Like, look where you are, number one. Look at the state that you are in, bro. And then, like, bro, like, what we doing here, bro? What do you mean you're out of club chatting about the women deserve rights and that, fam? Like, the hell, go to a flipping town hall and debate that or something.
It was why women deserve to vote, then proceeded to prove why women like her shouldn't. Oof. Another person said maturity is realizing that he was wrong for provoking her and she had every right to hit him. Another person said she thought she could slap someone on camera and walk away. Nah, assault is assault. Good on Clav for calling police and not letting it slide. Equality means equal accountability too. Another person said he's that mad after a girl slapped him? What a pussy. Pressing charges against a poor defenseless girl. Another person said bros filing a lawsuit over a slap he asked for. Well, I mean, hey, this is why I bring up the legal liability of this, because just because someone says you could assault them or do something to them that can bring them harm does not mean it's legal. A lot of, like, in certain states, certain guys consent to street fights, and that shit is like completely illegal. You can actually get arrested for a consensual fight that may potentially end up in someone, you know, going to the hospital. So I don't know about the local laws of Miami, Florida, South Florida. Another person said, I mean, she assaulted him. But anyway, back to the video.
Hold her ear, call the police. Hold her, get the police. Get, hey.
Oh, they're actually holding her.
Get, hey.
Oh, they're actually holding her.
Hey, and now she shows the emotion of worry and panic and that, man. You get on trying to say, like, bro, the amount of emotions this woman has showed in this one little clip is flipping crazy to me and that, man. This is what I'm saying. But I feel like human beings in general do this, but I feel like more so women sometimes can put themselves into situations where they're not thinking of the implications and however many steps ahead and that, man. It's kind of like when she said, can I punch you? And like, a guy's never going to do that to another guy. Can I punch you? And that, bro, you're either going to do it or you're not going to do it because you know what it can lead to and that, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, obviously everyone's off her head right here in that, fam. She did what she did in that, fam. Now you face the consequences, innit, bro? Why are you trying to run in? Why are you running?
Get her.
Look how white her eyes are, bro. No.
I just gotta say, this is why you don't put yourself in these situations. If a celebrity, like, let's say, because Clav is an internet celeb, if a real life, like, Hollywood celeb said, if you asked them, can I slap you? And they said, yeah, would you really take that chance, knowing that you would likely be sued? I don't think people should be falling for rage bait and or taking chances that they shouldn't be taking. Because in court, I don't know how this, if he's gonna actually sue her, if this is just like, you know, for the clip. If he actually sues her, it's gonna be like, she's the one who came up to him. She's the one who kind of provoked the situation by asking him, do you really think women shouldn't have rights? She's the one who tried to escalate and this, that, and the third, and then ends up assaulting him with some kind of consent on cam. Again, people need to stop falling for the rage bait. Stop crashing out over shit that you can literally just walk away from.
Police. Call the police. Yo, get the police, please.
Can I get a picture with you?
Jesus Christ. A girl gets dragged away. She's about to be arrested. Another girl pulls up and says, Clav, can I get a photo with you? I mean, guys, what do you think about this?
Police.
Honestly, I think she just fell for the rage bait. And I think she put herself in a situation she didn't need to put herself in. They said press charge. Yeah, does he have like a lawyer on top? He probably does. I hear this guy Clav is funded by some billionaire. I think Peter Thiel. Like he's his little like I'm not gonna go there, bro. But
Yeah, shout out to Young Dunn. I watched the reaction where someone was breaking it all down and that, bro. The Peter Thiel or Thiel, whatever his name is, how he had and then yeah, it was a crazy situation. I'll definitely go check that video out and that, man. Shout out.
I appreciate you.
man,
It's
this
quite
guy,
interesting.
he's living it up. Someone said, "Damn, her bodyguard on the left tall is Clav, bro. Probably 6 feet." Another person said she's really finna go to jail for slapping Clav. I mean, yeah, assault is assault. Another person said dumbest interaction I've ever seen. It really is, bro. Like, what is wrong with people, man? Like, if someone said something that I may be offended by, which I'm not offended by much, I really don't care what people have to silly say. Like, but if someone said something crazy or silly or wild to me, I'm not approaching them. Like, there's no conversation to be had. I don't know why people put themselves in situations where they end up crashing out when you can totally avoid that. Another person said he
But I feel like sometimes people just haven't been in like conflict or, you know what I'm saying, been in confrontational situations, so they just don't know how to
where they end up crashing out when you can totally avoid that. Another person said he technically did give her permission. Another person said she thought she did something. Congratulations, you played yourself. Another person said can't sue when he gave her green light to smack him, can't press charges, know the law. I don't know, is this the law? Is this accurate? Another person said, I can't believe. Someone said, can I shoot you? Yeah, get shot. That doesn't make it legal, LOL. Like, hey, man, that's my question. How far does this particular logic of the law go? Another person said, and this comment right here is why I believe we as a society are becoming dumber. A lot of damn retards to say things with confidence. Man, I gotta say, I love when people argue in comment sections. It genuinely is funny to me, bro. It's just like, guys, what do you think about this? I'm gonna be honest. Miami, South Florida, it's a toss-up. I think that the charges, if he does try to sue her, may get thrown out. Bottom line, though, keep your hands to yourself. Even if someone does say, hey, you can hit me, don't take the chance. That's so dumb.
Yeah, every country and state obviously has their laws and all of that type of stuff and that, fam. But I feel like this could see itself in a courtroom without a doubt and that, fam. I feel like she still could be charged with it. I'll probably look into it as well. But I feel like when it does get into the courtroom, it all just depends on the lawyers on each side and that, fam. You get me? Because really, that's all this is and that. It's about, well, not manipulate. Well, kind of though, manipulating a jury, innit? Like, you get me? You know, but I guess there's different cases in the way they handle. Sometimes the jury's needed, sometimes it isn't. Depending on what it is, sometimes the judge can just rule on the decision that, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. It's your boy and Jazz, and I'm gone in a bit.